mysticoraclemary, and welcome to my live and my channel. And without further ado, I'm going to open up with a mantra. Esitoma satgamaya Damasoma Jyotegamaya Rityaman Ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Before we get started, we're going to wait until people pile in, okay? So while we're waiting, make up your cup of coffee or your tea or whatever you want to drink while people pile in, okay? And then we'll get started, all right? For some of you that need to know, timestamps will be down below in the description box and comment area after this live is done, okay? So you can go right to your reading. So cheers, coffee in the morning. Clink. I'm actually almost done with mine. Put a little bit of powdered cocoa in it. It's good. Oh, it's so good. But some people don't like the bitter taste, so I balance it out. Putting, the monk sugar in it. It's monk fruit sugar. And some heavy whipping cream because it's really good. It doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. It doesn't really have any, really. So it's really good with a little bit of cocoa powder. I'd say about a teaspoon, and then try it out. You can balance out the flavor with the creamer and the monk fruit sugar. But I have this every once in a while, especially if I'm like wanting my coffee to be like chocolatey. Chocolates. Little tear. That was all my good morning, everybody. Cheers, clink. I just finished my coffee, waiting for you guys to come in. Good morning. Hey, what's up, everyone? Want to get your coffee and everything before we start the oracle readings? So that way you have some tea to sip on. Hi there, So Ham. I'm doing good. How are you? It's like my Monday on a Thursday, and it doesn't quite feel like work, you know? Oh, thank you very much for your compliment, Soham. Greatly appreciate it. So the first song that comes to mind channeling, I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. You're like, oh my God, definitely my vibe, you know? Oh, don't forget to hit the like button, please. All right. So if you want to know what this live is about, is to see what kind of blockages you have here in your love life, in your career. So that way you can have them lifted and you can have more abundance that comes in, okay? Soham, that's awesome. You know, I give hairstylists and people who work with, fast food and all that, everybody that works those kind of jobs, a lot of freaking credit because I used to work fast food too. But especially hairstylists too, on your feet all freaking day. I'm sure like when you come home, you're like, ow, my feet. I have to either soak them or put them up. I couldn't work that job. I tried to work on my feet kind of job, and just put it this way, the next day it's hard to walk. Well, I'll be doing, okay, so here's the starting point to this live. I'll be doing 10 different readings, okay? The first one is going to be for females, then males, singles, couples, employed people, unemployed people, self-employed people, college people, and retired people, okay? And the bonus will be for any kind of leader at the end, okay? So that way you guys get all your messages of what it is that you need to unblock for your love life and your career, so that way you can excel forward, okay? That's that kind of live. I'm a mystic oracle healer, spiritual leader, and I help you get you where you need to go, okay? This is what I love doing. I've been doing it for a long time, and that's just a short thing about me, just in case you need to know and you stumble across this channel going, ooh, what's this? You know? Let's see. There'll be timestamps down below in the description box and comment area, so you can go right to your reading at any time after this live is done, all right? And let's see. I think that's it. This is about just pretty much unblocking your love life and career, okay? Well, good morning, Wubba or Weeba. If you're having dreams about me, then you're being a goofball this morning. So, hi to all goofballs in the morning. Glad you can join me. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want more of a private reading, since I do all free things on my channel, but if you want more of a private reading, that information is down below in the description box, and I'll be able to do private readings once you order that up, okay, for people that need to know, down in the description box. Oh no, why don't you look into goblins and see why is your subconscious mind using that symbolization in your dreams? Now, if you're just being a goofball up in my chat, I'm all for it, especially early in the morning. I'm glad you're not being a crab ass, okay, towards me. I greatly appreciate the playfulness if that's what you're doing. Now, if you're just being a crab ass, well, get your coffee, wake the hell up, stop taking it out on me, okay, because I'm a pretty much nice person, very laid back, okay? But I don't let people walk all over me. That's for people who needed to know, okay? All right, so let's get started, okay? We're going to start out with females first, okay? Females, let's do the damn thing. Let's ask the question, females. What's blocking females in their love life and career? Mystic circle and heart palpitation. Ooh, this will be interesting. All right. So what's blocking you in your love life, females? Is you not being grounded here in your love life, taking it one step at a time, okay? That way there's more patience and you nurturing yourself while someone comes in, all right? Now, what's the blockage here in your career is that you're just need to be, you're not having patience here in your career, because when you do, you're going to get the help that you need that comes in. It's just going to take some time for that help to come in, especially from your spiritual source. And you needing being grounded and stable and solid here in your emotions here in your career, okay? So those are the blockages. Now clarify mystic circle and heartfelt palpitation. Phenomenon. and sacrifice. So the key to unblocking, having these blocks lifted, females, in your romantic life, your love life, is listening to your spirit guides and your intuition, okay? And honoring more of yourself, not allowing people access to you or into your bedroom, because those are the type of people are like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, kind of situations. I'm sure you're wanting somebody that wants a long-term marriage from you. That's why you come here, okay? Now, the key to unblocking your career is you have to ask yourself, what you're willing to sacrifice here so you're not chained to any kind of fears and doubts anymore in your career. That way you're honoring more of your health and your vitality, so that way you don't feel drained with that doubt and fear in regards to your career, okay? Because when you do, it's going to welcome in more opportunities in your love life and also in your career, okay, females? So that's what you need to know. Now let's let's ask one last question, okay, females? What can females hope for once these blocks are removed from their love life and career? What you can hope for in your love life and career is a recovery comeback, where you find more strength in you healing and having patience, and each step forward is going to renew more faith and pave more way to more of a resurgence here in your love life and career, okay? So the overall recovery comeback in your love life and career, which is going to help you make steady progress moving forward. Now let's clarify this for some more messages. 2 cards for recovery comeback for love life and career. Health and slow. All right, so there'll be a partnership here in regards to your love life and better partnerships in your career, okay, females? So that's what you can hope for, is you regaining your health and vitality as you be patient for somebody to come in that'll love you for you and not take it fast, okay? And in your recovery comeback with your career, it'll help you stop putting things off and making slow progress, but you'll get there here in your career, okay? Where you're not diverted with bullshit drama, okay? But you're having more patience, nurturing what you really need to focus on, okay? And that's your reading, okay, females? Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. You're always welcome back, okay, females, at any time, all right? We do different kind of readings here, okay? Zodiac signs and non-zodiac signs, okay? And different classes coming up, so check it all out on my channel, okay? Hi there, Miguel. Good morning. Hi there, Dor. Good morning. And all those who, let's see, in the chats and who are watching me, don't forget to hit the like button, please. Now let's move on to males. We'll do your reading here in a moment. All right, males, let's do the damn thing, okay? So what's blocking males in their love life and career? We got aspire higher and evolving process. Clarify aspire higher and evolving process. tangibility, and solitude. All right, so when it comes down to your love life, males, what's blocking the blockage here is that you're not aspiring higher in what you want to create here in your love life. And part of that is transforming the way you see things so that way you can make your dreams a reality here in your love life with that love interest or that romantic partner that you're with, okay? So the key here is to do things one step at a time, transform the way you see your love life, and then from there make the practical steps to making your this relationship go to a higher level of commitment, okay, than what it is. So for example, if it's a love interest, you're making the steps here to transform that grievance, move out of it, and have a new beginning within inside you about your love life. I don't care what happened in the past. That's not the point, because you're leaving that behind so you can aspire higher, okay? Now, if you are with a couple situation, you're ascending it to the next level where there is an engagement ring and a promise and a hope that it's going to lead to marriage now. And you're needing to transform in how you saw commitment in the past and transform it into something better where you're going towards your dream in regards to a long-term relationship, okay? And that's how you create that courage, that balance to keep on moving forward, not be vesting in your misery about being stuck in your head about this, okay? Now, that's the key, making it tangible now. Now, in your career, you have a lot of uncertainty, which puts you right into your head about it. That's the blockage. So here you're needing to spend that time and space with yourself, okay, about your career, nurturing your dreams in regards to your career. Write some practical steps in, okay, of what you want to do to get through uncertainty. Well, you got to find balance. Are you doing the very things to take good care of yourself, like a self-care regimen and a power of meditation? Because those things is what creates that balance within inside you to get through uncertainty. So the key is solitude, alone but not lonely here while you are figuring it out. Because you always find your way, males. Believe it or not, you do. I mean, really think about it. When you've got through some hard times, males, you persevered. And sometimes it takes a long time and sometimes it's short. It all depends on the person. So this is why I say, don't stick too long in your head about things, because all you're doing is investing in being in your head versus investing in yourself for that balance, okay, to bring in that movement, all right? So the first step is transforming the way you see your love life and your career. That's the first step. And how you do it, power of meditation and self-care regimen, okay? Be consistent about it. Now, let's see. Let's ask another question for the males in their reading. So what can males hope for once their blockages are removed from their love life and career? 2 cards, please. Valley of Shadows and Steady Progress. All right, so what is being revealed here is that once you invest into removing these blocks for yourself, you're going to see that you're going to be able to face those fears face on in your love life, okay? And you are going to make sure you keep on cultivating that light, that flame that keeps on burning brighter and brighter. Because if I had to give you an example, that's what you're doing. You're lighting a flame, and then you're learning how to stoke the fire within inside you. You're becoming your own lighthouse. So that way you can conquer anything head on. And that's what you can hope for once this block is removed. Now, that's of your love life. Okay? And it trickles on to everything else, including your career. Okay? You can hope for in your career to make steady progress once that blockage is removed. Okay, males? Moving you with deliberate care and patience and attentiveness to guide you through any kind of achievements. Okay? So you'll be very stable and solid here. Okay? In your career. Very cool. Okay, males? That's what you can hope for once these blockages are removed. See, I can always tell you how to do it. You got to ask yourself if you want to invest in yourself to do it, okay? But I'm very hopeful for you, okay, males? Big hugs. So that's your reading, okay, males? Really hope it helps. And now, males, just so you know, you're always welcome, okay? And I do different kind of readings on my channel. So if you want to invest in this channel to help you through anything else, okay, it's always going to be here, okay? It's all free. Now I'm going to move on to singles, okay? So see you later, okay, males? Hi there, Patrick. And, oh my God, there's a Joe Biden up in here. There's a Joe Biden up in here. That you guys are funny. All right, singles, I'm going to set up your reading before we start. The comical stuff in the morning. I gotta love it, right? All right, singles, guess what? Let's do the damn thing. By asking the first question, what's blocking singles in their love life and career? True North. Transform limits. Clarify True North and transform limits. 2 cards. Hex. Symphony. So singles, when it comes down to your love life and your career, your blockages is you get up in a mental prison about these things because you care so much. You want to make sure that you want to make the right move. So in order to remove those blockages, okay, especially in your love life, and then we'll go into your career. Your love life, you're just needing to listen to your intuition here. Be still and allow the enemies to reveal themselves here in your love life, okay? So what that means is that you're not going out and seeking anybody, singles, okay? But you're using your intuition not to invest in your head anymore, not to invest in any kind of paranoia, not to invest into, I'm never going to see anybody, never going to be with anybody, I'm going to be alone. Yeah, you're going to learn how to transform that so you can relieve and remove that blockage, okay? Because it's a self-imposed blockage we all have at certain points in our lives in order to understand how to get through it, okay? You're here to understand what it's like to be a human being, okay, singles? So this is part of you growing and expanding out of being out of a mental prison about this in your love life, okay? So part of it is learning and teaching yourself how to be compassionate with yourself, not to run after anybody here in your love life, but to spend that time and space to remove this block, or else it's going to be very hard for you to go to the next level, okay? Now in your career, the blockage here is that you have a lot of fears and doubts here that are attached to you in your career. So you're going to learn how to transform that as well. So there's no limitations. So write down the beautiful ideas and gifts that you have, because they're not stupid, in a journal, okay? And then once you get out of that mental prison about your career, you're going to be able to reveal those ideas, those things that you can contribute to your career. But first, you got to nurture yourself out of investing in a mental prison, okay, singles? Because once you remove that and transform it, you will be lighter without all those burdens, brighter to the very employees and that romantic partner, okay, singles? Now, let's ask the next question, singles. What can singles hope for once the blockages are removed from their love life and career? Trust yourself. That's what you can hope for in your love life and career, okay? Where you take charge and have a lot of movement going forward. Because you're going to allow what you can hope for is letting your intuition be the compass to lead you through any kind of uncertainty, okay? And fears and doubts too, okay? Clarify with one card, this trust yourself. Now, in your love life and your career, to know even further, you're going to be growing through, you can hope for growing through any kind of perfectionism. Woohoo! That's a huge victory, okay, singles? Because guess what? Not only have I had to learn it, but everybody that's a human being with the soul has to learn how to grow through perfectionism. So we're here to cheer you on, because your victory is our victory, okay, singles? And anybody who's against your victory, well, they can go kick rocks, okay? So big hugs. So singles, that's your reading. I really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and you're always welcome to my channel. I do different kind of readings, okay? Classes are coming up. Everything's all free. So get to having fun with that, okay? Now I got to move on to couples. So let's check it off, because I made a list to make sure y'all get your reading, okay? It feels so great to be fired up. I freaking woke up around 3:30 in the morning going, I am ready. Huzzah. Wait, I needed some coffee. Oops. So I'm going to get your reading all set up, couples, and then we'll get started, okay? All right, couples, let's do your dang reading, okay? Yippee! So what's blocking couples in their love life and career? Some of them decided to flip over. There we go. Evolving process. Healing lack. Clarify evolving process and healing lack with 2 cards. Merca. Anthropica. All right. All right, couples. So the blockages that are going on here in your love life is that you're very certain where this relationship's going to go with the person you're with. But the key here to remove this block is to start nurturing yourself and take some time out to do a grounding meditation or going out in Mother Nature and start learning how not to micromanage your love life and your career, okay? Your life in general, okay? That's the key. Now, in your in your career couples, the blockage is here is that you're not feeling good enough or feeling like you don't do enough here in your career, or you're not enough. That's that feeling. And that's what's causing you to needing to heal this here in your career. So the key is to honor yourself, make sure that you're not allowing people in your career life to take advantage of you, standing up for yourself, okay? And making sure that you're not being a taskmaster to yourself in your career, okay, couples? This is what's going to allow you to start trusting in your intuition once you heal this stuff, okay? So let's go any further and ask the next question, okay, couples? What can couples hope for once their blocks are removed from their love life and career? One card, please. Slow climb. Nice. Clarify slow climb with 2 cards. Unexpected. Angelic help. All right, so there's going to be you can hope for a slow climb here in your love life and career. And the reason why is you're going to learn how to, in your love life, to hold on to this hope through any ups and downs, okay? Because nothing can ever be perfect in this world, and you're growing from perfectionism, which is great because we all got to go through it, even you couples, okay? So now it's your turn. And I can tell you the grass is greener on the other side once you allow yourself to heal this, okay? Because more commitment is coming your way once you heal this. You need to know this, and you're getting help from your spiritual source and even the angelic realm, okay, to help you out here, especially in your career. So you can hope for that, to trust the universe, that knowing that you are provided for here in your career. Okay. And if your money is going through the ups and downs here in your love life, this is a good heads up to tackle this in advance. So if you're not going through it now, make sure that you're balancing giving money into your love life, okay? And balancing how you spend here in your love life. That's a huge heads up. So that way you tackle this now, okay? This is why there's a slow climb in both ladders in your love life and your career, to be crystal clear, okay? Couples. All right, that's your reading, couples. I really hope it helps. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And guess what, couples? You're always welcome, okay? Like with the others, I do different kind of readings, okay? So see you later. Big hugs. Now let's move on to employed people. You guys are up with your reading, okay? Got to set it up though, but hey, calling all employed people. All right, do some shuffling. Employed people, guess what? Let's do the damn thing. So what's blocking employed people in their love life and career? Beacon of truth. and transform limits. Clarify beacon of truth and transform limits with 2 cards. Resilience and the witch. So when it comes down to your love life, employed people, what blocks you from moving forward is that you're not taking a pause every once in a while in your journey in order to tune into your own inner guidance, your intuition, okay? You're not even investing in listening to yourself by taking that pause, okay? So that's what's blocking you from moving forward here in your love life. So the key is you burning away the past of how you handled things, how you nurture yourself, and how you used to take movement too. Because you're learning how to take it one step at a time here in your love life to release the past stuff now. Because they're no longer serving you here in your love life, okay? So the key is now starting to nurture yourself in such a different way, okay? Of burning away the past. If you need me to clarify more of what burning away the past is, that means how you nurture yourself, how you nurture your love life, okay? If you were neglecting in those 2 areas, okay, employed people, now it's time to transform that and not neglect yourself anymore. Because once you invest in yourself, you know how to invest in your romantic life, okay? To be crystal clear. Now, moving forward into your career, your blockages here is that you have fears and doubts that are attached to you. So, and you fear change here in your career is what's getting channeled in. So your key is to start preparing yourself by taking it one step at a time and investing into being prepared for the chance of opportunity here in your career. That means you are making a practical plan of how it is you want to initiate and manifest your talents here in your career, showing them off one step at a time. And you'll know when that opportunity is because your employer is going to say, hey, we need some new ideas. It will shine bright like a diamond for you employers, people that are employed, of when those opportunities are going to arise. And you'll be ready to jump on those because you made the practical plan first by writing down your beautiful ideas, because you know right now that I'm saying this to you employed people because they're not stupid, okay? Write down all your ideas in a journal. So that way, at any point in time, you're giving yourself a gift. Because when that opportunity arises, you're going to be like, yippee, I'm glad I wrote those down. It's worked for me. It's worked for billionaires, millionaires, okay? And you need to know this, all right? So you don't have any hesitation or fear anymore about it. All right, so let's ask the next question. The intensity is real, right? Big hugs. So what can employed people hope for in the once these blockages are removed from their love life and career? One card, please. Manifest the new. Nice. Clarify manifest the new with one card. Science. So You can hope for a new beginning here in your romantic life, your love life, and your career. Okay, employed people, where you're embracing change and aligning more of your desires here with your dreams and your intentions, okay? And to clarify more here in your career, it'll help you look into solving financial and business problems, okay? And help you keeping more of an open mind as something is unfolding just for you here in your career. So that's what you can hope for, okay, employed people. Yippee! Okay? This is going to get you to your true purpose here in life and out of Knoxville. Yippee! All right? So, employed people, that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. And guess what? You're always welcome, okay? And I'll see you later. Big hugs. Now let's move on to unemployed people. So, unemployed people, don't know. Got to set up your reading and then we'll get started. Hi there in the chat to Sam. They have a long username though. All right, unemployed people. Hold on, let me check. All right, unemployed people, let's do the damn thing. By asking the question, what's blocking unemployed people in their love life and career? Wild creation. And pathway beyond. Clarify wild creation and pathway beyond with 2 cards. Solitude. And fire gun. So your blockage here in your love life, unemployed people, is you not being open to surprises here in your love life. Okay, so the key is you spending a time with yourself alone but not lonely. So you get that surprise with inside you of going, hey, I actually love my company. Not, hey, well, it sucks being alone because I hate my company. You get what I mean? So you're transforming that blockage there and learning how to take good care of yourself in such a different way with investing into you, your self-care regiment, and a power of meditation that's suited for your belief system, whatever that is, okay? So have fun with that because you're needing to go through this process so that way you can be open to more surprises here in your love life, okay? Now, going forward into your career, your blockage is doing new things here in your career. Your blockage is that you're not releasing what no longer serves you. Okay? Be crystal clear. So your key is to become a loving mirror to yourself and others. Okay? What's getting channeled in? Sometimes we get like this, okay? Unemployed people, but try not to be a crab ass, okay? Big hugs, okay? Because when you find that more of that inner peace within inside you, you'll be able to transform this, okay? Without having all these blockages. So let's ask the next question, unemployed people. What can unemployed people hope for once these blockages are removed from their love life and career? Divine flow. Out of unknowing. So what you can hope for here in your love life is letting go of any kind of attachment and allowing the universe or your spiritual source to bring in gifts towards you through any uncertainty or fear of the unknown, okay? Because you're going to be doing the dance of change, duality. This is what you can hope for, things of changing, because you're bringing upon the change within inside you through stubbornness, fear, something we all go through, okay, unemployed people. You are not more or less than anybody else, okay? This is why I love doing these readings, because we got to all understand we've always went through these stuff. It's just our time and place to finally heal it and get unstubborn of healing these things. So that way we're not here to suffer, to grow, okay? And neither are you, unemployed people. Me one card for divine flow with one card. Give me one card to clarify divine flow. Yo. The office. So there's going to be a gift here that's going to flow in unexpectedly. It's something you can hope for. It's more of a desk job here, or a secretary, assistant, office manager, or some kind of office job, okay? It's going to come towards you unexpectedly, okay, unemployed people. So that's something you can hope for as long as you're putting your applications out, okay? If you're not, you're going to not see nothing come in, okay? So there's a heads up. While you are waiting, checking 𝐖ᴇʟᴏᴍᴇ channel on, checking up on that those jobs at least once a week. You can take good care of yourself with your self-care regimen in that and allow it to come in, because your patience is what's going to pay off here. All right? And a new start's going to happen in your love life and career once this comes in, this opportunity, okay? So, unemployed people, that's your reading. I really hope it helps. Hit that like button and subscribe. Guess what, unemployed people? You're always welcome back. I do different kind of readings on my channel, okay? So check it out, all right? Big hugs. I'll see you later. Now let's move on to self-employed people. Hey, self-employed people, good morning. Those who are watching me, good morning. Cheers. I drank all my coffee, a little tear. So I got to drink some water, which is not a bad thing. So self-employed people, you don't know, I got to get your reading all started, okay? All set up and all that jazz, okay? All right, self-employed people. Let's do the damn thing, okay? So what's blocking self-employed people in their love life and career? Shining wisdom and spiritual strength. Clarify these two lighthouse cards, please, with two cards. Maximus. Tangibility. Woo! What I saw at the back, the bottom of the deck. Okay. Self-employed people, your blockages in regards to your love life is you're not setting any kind of goals here in your love life. I got a channel, then you're just winging it. So the key to relieving this blockage is you taking good care of yourself and your health and your energy. and not sitting on any ideas in regards to your love life anymore. You know, those ideas of those goals, and transforming any kind of codependency as well, breaking free from that kind of stuff. So that way you are nurturing yourself and your love life in balance, okay, without that codependency. All right. And guarding yourself with any kind of against any kind of fears and doubts in your love life and your career too is what I get. So part of breaking free from codependency in your love life, self-employed people, is setting those healthy boundaries of doing things in balance, okay? Because you're just as important as the person that you find important in your love life, okay, self-employed people? Now, moving on to your career, your blockages here is self-imposed blockages, you know, like the fears and doubt here in your career. So the key is start making practical steps to cultivate your ideas for your career, okay? Male and female self-employed people, by making your dreams real here. So how do you do it? Very simple. You get a journal and you write down what it is you want to make tangible in your career that's part of your dreams. Do you want more of a following? Do you want to get your ideas out there? Because if so, do one idea at a time, okay? Because if you're going all over the place, it's going to be very hard to nurture when you're scattered, okay? So you got to do it one step at a time, okay? If you need an example and how to do practical steps, you know, and learning from a pet, an animal, and how they simplify things in a practical way. Example, when an animal is around, okay, like a dog or a cat, they make it very simple for themselves in order to have a comfortable life, okay? And that is making sure they have water, they have food, they're taking good care of themselves, okay? They're understanding how simple and easy to nurture themselves and also be hospitable to the person that they're getting. So they show that reciprocation of love back is what I'm trying to say, okay? In a very simple kind of way. So you're learning how to do this in your career, of doing those practical steps. So that way you're not giving into those fears and doubts and investing in those, but you're investing more in your practicality, okay? Making simple steps and moving forward one step at a time so it's not overwhelming, okay? So try a journal, write down 3 simple steps, meditate. That way you're banishing those fears and doubts in your career, and then affirm that you're going to take it one step at a time and you're moving towards your goals one step at a time, okay? Because when you nurture a little at a time in your life, you're going to see that it was always all in your head that it became overwhelming, okay? Until you did something different. So this is why we have these readings, so that way you get the answers you need to have those blockages removed, self-employed people, in your career. So that way you're thriving, not surviving, okay? So what can you hope for? Let's see. What can self-employed people hope for once these blockages are removed from their love life and career? One card, please. What you can hope for is change here in your love life and your career, okay? So that way you flow with the rhythm of life Release resistance and allow things to unfold through a transition that's going to happen. That's what you can hope for in your love life and career, which will help you make steady progress moving forward. Very water than earth energy, if you needed to know in that aspect. Clarify this, ride the currents with one card. To give you more light here in your career of what you can hope for. Look into the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. Money should be coming your way from something you did in the past, okay? So that's what you can hope for. Some kind of unfinished project, okay? That you can start cultivating, self-employed people. Yippee! The past. So, self-employed people, that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Big hugs. You're always welcome, okay? Please enjoy your journey now, all right? And I got to move forward, so I'll see you later, okay? So let's move on to college people. So college people, if you don't know, got to put the cards back together and then we'll start your reading, okay? Yippee! All right, college people, let's do the damn thing. So what's blocking college people in their love life and career? Blessed growth, clear passage. Clarify these two lighthouse cards. 2 cards, please. Liberation. Oblivion. All right, so the blockages that are going on here in your love life, college people, is you not understanding your intentions here and standing firm here in your intentions in your love life. Because whatever your intentions are is to try to nurture your love life. So you're going to need to know what those are and stand firm in that. The key is liberating yourself from people and things that once were awesome in your love life, but now are strangling you. So your key is liberating yourself from anybody who's codependent on you here in your love life, okay? College people, because all it is doing is strangling you and not permitting you to go to the next level here in your love life. God channeling, because I know that you want to, like to spend time with yourself, college people, and there's nothing wrong with that. So let the other person know. And if they're having issues with it, tell them, hey, it's pretty damn healthy to spend some time with yourself. And they can go kick rocks if they haven't understood what balance really is. I mean, I'm sure you have different words for it. Everybody does. But that's just an example of why it is you need to stand firm on what your decision is. Even if it's spending just time with yourself and you enjoy your own company. I guess that's why this person's trying to strangle you, because they enjoy you a little too much. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But it's causing really bad codependency. So this is why you're needing to liberate yourself from them. Okay? Those kind of people that are just, doesn't want. It's hindering your growth. Okay? You're needing to know that why you have to, stand firm in boundaries. Okay? For yourself and them. Because some people don't realize that's even hindering their own growth. But if you can see it, stand true to standing up for your own liberation, okay? Now, in your career, your blockages here is that you're just not wanting to make any kind of decisions towards your desires here in your career. Not seeing it clearly is what's getting channeled in. Because there's opportunities around you here for your career. It's just you're turning your back on it. So you're needing to open your arms to the opportunities around you, even if they're small, as stepping stones towards your career, okay? Because there's other people that want to collaborate with you and help you honor your transformation here, okay? College people. So let's see what you can hope for. So let's ask the question, what can college people hope for once their blockages are removed from their love life and career? When you remove these blockages, your hope is that there's more growth potential here in your love life and career. And that with this change, it will unlock more of your full potential and you flourishing, okay? College people, clarify growth potential with one card. Now in your career, you can hope for this. Some kind of thing you did in the past will bring you money, okay? Some kind of unfinished project or an old job. Especially if it had to do with money management, okay? Like banking, accounting, or any field in finances, okay? So heads up with that. That's something you can hope for. And cultivate your ideas one step at a time in order to make your dreams into reality. Because some of you are on the fence about becoming self-employed after your college experience. So what got channeled then? Don't hesitate to go your own way if you feel it, okay? And you will feel it towards the end of college if you should be a self-employed person or work for somebody, okay? Don't allow yourself to give in into any kind of fear about it, because sometimes it's just best to be your own boss so you can cultivate your ideas. Because we need you, college people, the ones who are big about their ideas. Your ideas matter here in this world. We don't need a repeat of the same old bullshit ideas and expecting something different. So this is why I say cultivate your beautiful ideas when you get out of college, because that newness is what's needed in this world, okay? It can grow and expand this world in such a different way to get us out of oppression, stuckness, stuff like that, okay? So, college people, that's your reading. I really hope it helps. Big hugs. You're always welcome, okay? Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you later, okay? Please enjoy your journey. Now let's move on to retired people. If you are a leader, there's going to be a bonus reading at the end, so heads up with that. So retired people, get your set up, then we'll get started, okay? Big hugs. All right, retired people. Let's do the damn thing. So what's blocking retired people in their love life and career. Transform limits. Lunar magic. Clarify transform limits and lunar magic with 2 cards. Oblivion and flashover. All right, so so retired people, your blockage here in your romantic life, your love life, even with friends and family, is that it's hard for you to deal with change. And the blockage is you sweeping away any doubts and fears and attachments. So your key is to not ignore this, but transform by seeing, once you remove these blockages and not ignore that you need to transform this, you'll see the opportunities around you that you won't second guess anymore. Even the gifts that you have within inside you. Your divine source is going to bring in these opportunities and allow you to see them once you don't ignore them anymore. And in return, you're going to see your romantic life flourish, okay? Retired people. Now in your career, you still have one, because sometimes retired people will retire from one career and go into another, okay? So whatever you're cultivating here in your career, retired people, your blockages here is you're not listening to how you feel about your career and how you want to nurture it by using your intuition and having trust and understand to surrender your intention here. So the blockage here is you not listening to your intuition is what's getting channeled in, because you are all up in your head about your career and what you want to create and how you want to reveal your gifts. So your key is to relieve that mental conflict by writing whatever is conflicting you about your career. Write it down on a piece of paper, front and back if you need to. And then you can pull up into a pile of little pieces and turn it into the soil, or you can burn it up and flush it down the toilet or the sink, preferably sink, okay? And come into your new without any of that conflict, okay? Or you can use the power of meditation, doing a grounding meditation to your specific belief system, okay? And that's what's going to remove that block. Because once you do this, you'll make your dreams real here in your romantic life and in your career. All right, let's ask another question, retired people. So, what can retired people hope for once their blocks are removed from their love life and career? Seek truth. Clarify seek truth with 2 cards. partnership, health. All right, so what you can hope for in your love life is you having more clarity and patience and understanding and a partnership that can come your way. And also be patient to see if certain partnerships are right for you in your romantic life. And you'll just know because you'll have chemistry with, okay, retired people, and that's something you can hope for. And the other ones of you diverting from any kind of traps of people that, well, will use and abuse you in a partnership, okay? Because when you go one step at a time with patience, you get to uncover a lot of shit about a person, you know? So that's what you can hope for is you having that clarity here in your romantic life, what that partnership will look like with your patience. Now, what you can hope for in your career that you're not busting your ass with a career that is going to wear out your health, okay? Because certain careers will work out. So you may want to look into a career that not taking away from your vitality. That's something you can hope for. But just know that this resolution is going to help you resolve and heal your career, okay? Because you're going to realize there's certain careers that you can't do anymore. You're not here to suffer or grow in your retirement from jumping from one career to another, okay? We don't live forever. I think that's pretty known. And it don't matter what age you are, okay? Once we go out that door, once we go up and down the stairs, once we walk around, there's always a chance of us not living. And that's the truth. Every day is a blessing. So use this as wisdom to really understand what it is you want to have in your life, where you're thriving, not surviving, okay? Because no one's being a taskmaster on you, retired people, but you. So stop whipping yourself up, okay? Big hugs. And you're needing to know that so that way you transform these things so you're happier now, okay? And that's your reading. Okay, people, big hugs again. I really hope it helps. Hit the like button and subscribe. And guess what, retired people? You're always welcome, okay? I do different kind of readings, whether you identify as a zodiac sign or not. But I also do community posts that will help you out, post music, have movie nights too, all that good stuff. Now, got to move on into the bonus reading for any kind of leader. Now, if you're a leader of your household, leader of your life, leader of a country, a spiritual leader, a healer, any kind of leader is what I'm trying to get at. This is your bonus reading, okay? Whenever you watch this, especially for this month, okay? So we're going to see what kind of stuff we're going to get into, kind of deck. Okay. If you want to stick around towards the end, I'm going to be doing an update on what's going on in the channel and whatnot. All right, bonus reading time. Let's see. Use this deck. All right, let's ask the question, my dear leaders. So give me one message and divine guidance that will help my dear leaders move forward on their path whenever they watch this. Through anything that they may be going on in their life and what they're coming towards me about. Please help me give them forward movement. One card, please. Kin of the Red Hawk tribe. You're part of my tribe, my dear leaders, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to give you one message to guide you forward and a spiritual process. So we'll do this one step at a time, okay? All right, so here is your message, my dear leaders. A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. You are more mature spiritually than you may realize. You have the ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you are still searching for your tribe, my dear leaders, trust yourself. You will recognize them instinctively when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different to you. You are seeing things clearly, my dear leaders, so big hugs. So trust your vision and have patience and seek your truth, but do so with compassion because your words have greater influence than you may realize. And when the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in practical ways. So since you're a part of my tribe, hey, my dear leaders, I am gifting to you a spiritual process to help you connect with your spiritual source, okay? So let's begin. Begin by relaxing, my dear leaders. Focus on your breath by closing your eyes as you imagine and intend, feel, and pretend that your awareness moves away from everyday world and follows your breath into a sacred place within you and all around you. Focus on your breath for at least 10 breaths in and out. So you are going to imagine, visualize, and intend that there is a magnificent red-tailed hawk sitting upon an ancient sacred spiritual book. The hawk is gazing steadily at you. You see that this book has your name upon the cover. The hawk suddenly lights the book from its foot, and the motion causes the book to open at a particular page. You are going to see, feel, absorb, and read the page now with your soul. You may or may not see, hear, or feel images and words. It may simply be that you are willing to remain open and allowing the wisdom to soak straight into your soul, my dear leaders. And when you are ready, my dear leaders, relax and slowly begin to focus on your breath, grounding yourself by moving first your hands and your feet, and then your whole body as you come back into the here and now. And you have completed your spiritual process, my dear leaders. Thank you for joining me on this day. Big hugs. And I'll see you later. Please enjoy your journey, okay? So, viewers, with the bonus reading being done, I'm going to give you an update of what's going on in my channel and anything else, okay? So if you're new to this channel, I do different kind of readings where there's zodiac sign and non-zodiac signs, okay? And I do that on Thursdays and Saturdays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the rest of the year 2025. I'm going to be switching things up on September 2025, where there's extra lives, so 3 lives each week, okay? They'll be at random times throughout the week, with the third one, but definitely a set in stone on Thursdays and Saturdays, okay? On October 2025, I'm going to be having free classes, so check those out. And August 2025, I have other free classes that'll help tarot readers, oracle readers, healers, psychics, people that are mixed with different tools like tarot and oracle or even runes. I'll have classes for you. They're specifically for you guys and gals, so that way you take your gifts to the next level, relieving and healing any blockages and all that good stuff. So check it out. They're the August classes for the year 2025, okay? And then you'll be able to go to the next classes in October 2025. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, so that way it's your way of signing up and getting that notification when it comes in, okay? That simple, that easy, okay? What makes it complicated is that if you don't want to invest in yourself, okay? All right? Now, what's going on in my personal life and career and all that good stuff? Things are going good. Started investing more time here in my career, being focused. My intention is to always be the healer and not cross any boundaries with people that I'm healing that are watching me, okay? I'm very optimistic in my love life, very patient too. And I hold myself with integrity in my love life and my career, and that's what I do. I walk my talk and I talk my talk. Help people relieve and heal any blockages and transcend their limitations, okay? So you can guarantee that. I have a balance in all areas of my life, so that way things can flourish. And what else? So I'm very committed with that integrity in all areas of my life. And that's why I'm being very patient to track that kind of person in. Let's see. I'm having a lot of fun. Got my new round-in books in, and I got this huge one that goes in on different kind of spiritual practices. It's a very older book, but it's so awesome. Like I land up finding it on a website that I can order in, and so I can have it in my library and some other ones too. So I'm pretty stoked about accomplishing that. Already got things written up and ready for the classes in October. And I'm so very proud of a lot of you that watch me that are wanting to start your classes in October too. I'm so very stoked for you. Like, whether you're a healer, a tarot reader, and stuff like that. So big hugs. If I can inspire you in any kind of way, to cultivate the very things that you love, will push you past your limits in regards to getting over any fears and doubts. It makes me happy that I can always be your support system, So you're always welcome, okay? And those who are trying to balance things out, keep on doing that. When you feel sick, give yourself that day to 3 days to try to make sure that you're, bouncing back. Because if you wait any longer, it might take another 2 to 3 weeks to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? So trust yourself. Even if you have to call off or give yourself time to rest and heal, if you're self employed too, okay? You're giving yourself a gift of investing yourself in such a different way so that way it won't, you can break patterns here, in your career and your all areas of your life, Never forget about you. If you're good, everything's good. So make sure you're always investing in your self care regimens and your power meditation, whatever your belief system is, because that's the key for every spirituality, every religion, in that. Yeah, we may go about our spiritual practices that are different, but we can all know that meditation and self care is a very thing we all um, invest and have in common that always helps us out move forward in our journey to enjoying it and thriving instead of surviving, okay? So that's what I want from you, from one human being to the other, okay? Without all the bullshit labels and stuff, that's what I want for you, is to thrive, okay? So that's why I invest as much as I can on my channel, so you're able to aim for that, and that being your goal. So, and you'll get through anything in life, okay? When you're thriving. Anything else going on? Kids already went back to school. I know my kids started early, and things have been going really good. New format, which is not bad because she does homeschooling. And they do community nights. They even do community events through homeschooling too. So if you ever want to look into it, look into Strike or K through 12. Ours is called Ohio Virtual Academy. So look into your state, because it might be Arizona or is it Maryland Virtual Academy. You get what I mean? So that way you're not having to worry how your school is investing in your kid. To be very honest, with the budget and that being so wonky at a brick and mortar school, you're lucky if your kid is getting the education your child should be getting. And with things transforming in the school systems, and a lot of kids being kicked out for being aggressive in school or even carrying guns and all that stuff, this is why I talk about these things, so that way your kid has an infinite amount of options that they can have once they graduate. Because every state could be different. I know with Ohio, a lot of kids' options were very limited here, you know. Now that a lot of the kids are going homeschooling and seeing more, that there's more options, they don't have to fall right into military or even just academics like sports. Because there's a lot of people that want something more than just those two options. So look into homeschooling, see if it's right for you. They do provide the necessary packages to give your kid the best education by giving you a free laptop, to the school supplies and whatnot. Okay. And so look into that. If you need any help with the phone number and where to go at, just leave a comment down below and I'll get you where you need to go. Okay. Very simple, very easy. All right. My garden is going really well. I have 3 sunflowers, and they're mammoth ones. And one is going to its full potential, and 2 of them are heading into their cycles of life really quickly. And that's because I found out in Ohio soil that there's clay in it. So I have to do things in such a different way, so that way my plants and everything get the soil they need and the stuff they need without all that clay. Even if there is clay, there's a way of going about it with a different kind of mulch. And yeah, so it's going really good. And I'll be posting pictures about that. So check out my community tab. I have all the other kind of stuff I post. And yeah, life is pretty damn good. I'm very happy in my life. And looking forward to the new stuff I want to create on my channel. You're going to see a change up from here and there, but nothing too drastic where you're still getting the readings and answers that you need in order to have full movement, okay? If you want to connect with you more, you can subscribe, you can like, you can start commenting on the videos so that way I can connect with you more through the readings so you can get your answers, okay? Or else I'm not going to know who you are, and if you need help, okay? So that's as easy as I can put it, all right? So big hugs, viewers. With all that being said, I'm going to end out with the mantra, and you are invited to my next live, and that is on Saturday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch at any time, okay? But I'll see you later. Please enjoy your journey. 𝐸ｔoma Dhammasoma Jyotirgamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. See you later, everyone. Bye for now.